magnificent, isn't it?
Oh, it is gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous.
Down to Bill Weber just before green.
Okay, just update 2 cars. First of all, the 3. Remember, we talked about Dale Jr. being loose early in the race. When he pitted, they tightened him up. Well, they went too far. So when he comes in next time, they'll make a track bar and air pressure adjustment to loosen him up. As for Kevin Krogh in the 52 car, the great race continues. He'd never seen this place before Thursday. He's 19 years old. He came in here. He practiced well. He had a great qualifying run. He's having a great race. They made 1 pit stop. They put in some fuel and 4 tires and sent him back out. So that's a great story unfolding there in the 52.
The one thing he has going for him, Bobby King, his crew chief team manager, has been here many, many times and able to set that car up. And obviously Kevin can drive it once it's set up.
Green waves, we're back to racing on lap 121. Just 4 away from the halfway mark. Caught on the outside. Here comes Randy LaJoie in the 74 to take the spot away.
He quickly gets down to the inside, blocks Matt Kenseth from taking another spot. Meanwhile, there's the 63 car once again, Tracy Leslie. This is Dick Trickle looking back at LaJoie coming on right behind him.
Leslie is a lap down to the 63 car. He's shown the 23rd spot. Pits several times since he had the crash up in turn number 2. There's the interval between first and second. Jones and Elliott Sadler.
There's Dale Earnhardt Jr. They were usually served in the NASCAR Busch Series.
It definitely is. You look at these guys, 4 out of the top 5 guys are what, under 22 years of age? Yeah. I mean, it's amazing that this has become a good proving ground for the young drivers to move in the Winston Cup.
The 57 car of Jason Keller is doing very well. He started way back in 37th position, and he is currently in 7th. Now, he made a pit stop in the very early going during that big crash we had here on the front stretch. And so it's been a while since he did pit, but it has resulted in track position and has moved him up to 7th.
38 car, Elton Sawyer, and he takes a look on the inside. Look at the back of the car. That's when Jeff Burton was here talking to Jeff Burton. He said he ran in the back of the 38 car. No wonder he broke the radiator, huh? Kyle, a lot of damage in the back of the 38.
Yeah, a lot of damages. Like they say, it doesn't have to be a show car to win the race up here, man. You don't have to win any beautiful contest out of this thing.
And if your car comes out of Bristol without any gouges in it, you have really accomplished something.
The 66 Phillips car is falling back in the clutches of Dale Earnhardt, the Goodrich, the HC Delta Chevrolet. Earnhardt getting confused when he's there.
Earnhardt took a look to the inside there. Well, riding with Dick Trickle. Now, he is 3 laps down in 29th position, but he's riding right up there and racing with Earnhardt.
He has a good race car today. He just spent too much time in the pits. He's had 2 unscheduled pit stops on the green.
And you look at something like this and you think, well, what's Trickle messing with this guy for? Remember, Trickle's running for points. Dale Jr.'s running for points. These guys are all within the top 5 or 6 in points. They're looking at the bigger picture right now, not just this one race.
It's by Dale Earnhardt Jr.
And there is Randy LaJoie in 4th position.
38 car and 17 car, Matt Kenseth. And Elton Sawyer looks on the inside. The Barbasol Ford takes over that spot from the 17. That's 6th spot.
Now, Elton Sawyer, that couldn't resist the line.
We talked about earlier in the season that Matt Kenseth probably Riser did not have a sponsor in the 17 car. And you see the sponsor on the car, Lyco. So after their great run at Rockham, the victory there, these folks came on board, and they will be on board for the rest of the year.
Lycos, of course, is described as an internet guide or a browser that you will find on the internet.
Is that on the computer?
lot of fun. On the internet, including what's going on in NASCAR. Kenseth is in 7th. There's Tony Stewart and Kevin LePage.
Not a battle for position. There is a battle for position between the 21 and 75, also 29. And here's a great battle for the second spot.
Yeah, this is probably the best battle on the racetrack, as Earnhardt looks like he's going to take second from Elliott Sadler, indeed. Now, these guys have fallen about 2.5 seconds back from Buckshot Jones. While those two were racing together, Buckshot just separated himself a little bit from the rest of the field. Bill Weber.
Well, when Elliott Sadler pitted, they made an air pressure adjustment, and they might have gone a little too far with that. They're going to correct that when he pits next time, but that's not their biggest concern. Elliott told me before the race he felt the flu coming on for 2 days, and his crew member just told me he does not feel very good in that race car right now. He said he drank enough Gatorade to last him 2 weeks before this race. He wasn't even sure it was going to last him the 2 hours.
Here, that's the 29 of Fermi Sadler, the 21 of Michael. The battle is for 13th spot.
Last lap, Fermi Sadler, the 29 car, the DeWalt car, just about spun out. Is Michael Walter trying his best to work that top groove?
A couple of the Fords had moved up there. Michael had moved up there. Elton Sawyer had moved up right before the last caution and was really beginning to make it work for him on the outside, and had moved up and picked up 2 or 3 positions. When you get up in the top 5 or 6 here, a little bit harder to make that outside groove work.
Speaking of Elton Sawyer, there he is in the 38. Kevin Krogh in 52. That was for 5th position.
And Krogh is starting to fall back just a little bit.
22 cars on the lead lap as we are now well past the halfway mark. 142 laps are in the books.
Marco Krogh car is 3-star. That's one of the banks in Virginia. Elton gets a great run. He's going on down the corner. Kevin, he's coming. Fortunately, Kevin heard me.
Elton gets a really good run up off the corner at him. It's a good jump at him. It's just not enough to get all the way up to his door.
Sawyer working hard. Meanwhile, Kenseth has caught up to the battle. Now make it a 3-car race for position. Sawyer coming into this event 13th in the point standings. His best finish here came in the fall race in 1987 when he was 4th.
Now watch this. He's going to get a run off this corner. Try to get his momentum to dive under him. Can't do it. To pass him on these short racetracks right here, you got to get under off the corner and get that position. Outrun him going in the corner, except this time Kevin Krogh wisely backed off and let him go.
Kelly Denton is in the wall coming off corner number 2. He's all the way down the backstretch. Car still rolling. No caution at the moment.
They're going to have to throw a caution to get him off the racetrack, but I don't see a place he can get in. The car's all the way around the racetrack. There's a leader goes by.
Still going very slowly up against the wall, and you're right, there's just no opportunity to dive down low and get into the pits because the racetrack is full of high-speed race cars. He's made a complete lap. Now they're going to throw the caution.
Again, they have to because he's only running 30 miles an hour. The rest of these cars running 120 miles per hour. There's just no way to turn left. They slow the cars down, so fortunately he's able to get to the bottom of the racetrack.
Kevin LePage slows down, as does the rest of the field. And we are under caution once again.
Still close.
At Bristol.
Pace car hasn't picked you up yet.
Denton, meanwhile, has made his way to his pit here on the front straightaway as the pace car is about to come out and pick up the leader of the race, Buckshot Jones. Had about a half-second lead on the field, but now that is wiped out with the caution. Track crew is going to come out and check all the way around this place to see if any sheet metal was shucked off of the car of Kelly Denton as it hit the wall and then went completely around the track.